Alright guys, welcome back to another draft analysis of Ace. Right now we're into the second series of the day, Navi versus VGJ.Thunder. The last series, the game 2 was pretty much a slaughter. The draft was bad, the gameplay was just bad, so there was nothing much to talk about it as anyway. Secret just crushed Infamous, and yeah, here we are into the second series. Okay, so Navi, they have first pick. They ban away Leech Venom, very standard bans, and VGJ.Thunder, they decided to remove away Rogers, Enchantress as well as Chen. He has been really super good on these two heroes, and yeah, it's understandable that no teams want to play against Navi with Roger on neither Chen or Enchantress anymore. Okay, so Navi, they go for the first pick, Night Stalker, which is one of the standard few first pick materials right now. It's either Night Stalker or Nyx Assassin. They could possibly go for Earth Spirit here, but they decided to go for the Night Stalker instead.
10 seconds remaining.
VGJ.Thunder on the other hand, I'm very surprised they first picked the Shadow Shaman and Nature's Prophet. Like, as in they didn't pick up any of the position 4 heroes here. They could possibly go for Nyx Assassin, which is really popular now, but instead they go for the position 5 Shadow Shaman and a Nature's Prophet. I think VGJ.Thunder is one of the few teams that really favors this offlane Nature's Prophet. And once in a while I think they played on Salah as well on the position 1. So it's kind of a open pick for them where they can play in multiple roles. And the Shadow Shaman is just a very stable position 5 support where they are comfortable playing it. Navi, they respond with Witch Doctor on Seneko himself, deciding to go for a more position 5-ish hero here instead of the Earth Spirit where he plays it more of a position 4. Okay, so this position 5 Witch Doctor, not only is he something that Seneko has been pretty comfortable on, like they do pick it once in a while, it's very good against Nature's Prophet on offlane too because of the cast. Cast bounce on the Treants is really effective. Like usually Nature's Prophet you want to use this Treants to harass your opponent or use it to pull the creeps, but with cast it bounces through the creeps, and because Treants is considered as creeps, the stun time is actually much longer than against heroes, and as a result you're able to bring down this Treants before he's able to pull the creeps or harass you. It's known to be one of the better counters against Nature's Prophet in the lane. Also, this Witch Doctor pick allows Navi to potentially go for a Crystallized Faceless Void later on in the draft, as he's one of the better position 5 hero that pairs up really well with a Faceless Void, and Navi is very comfortable with Crystallized playing the FE. Okay, in the second phase, VGJ.Thunder decided to ban away the Necrophos as well as the Clockwork.
10 seconds
Clockwork is just a target ban towards General who has been absolutely beastly on that hero, and it's a really good hero against Nature's Prophet as well as Shadow Shaman. It's able to catch the Prophet when he's split pushing in the mid game, and if he's able to shut down the Shadow Shaman in the Cox, there's nothing the Shaman can actually do if he doesn't have a Force Staff. Navi, they ban away Death Prophet and Earth Spirit. Death Prophet is, I think, the top 3 picks in VGJ.Thunder's lineup. They really favor this hero in the mid lane, and it's an understandable ban here. They just want to take VGJ out of their comfort zone. And Earth Spirit ban is also one that, because as I mentioned, VGJ doesn't have their position 4 hero yet, and Earth Spirit is a really strong position 4 right now on top of maybe Nyx as well. But they choose to ban the Earth Spirit instead, not fearing the Nyx Assassin at all. Maybe they know that VGJ.Thunder don't really prioritize this Nyx Assassin pick. Instead, VGJ, they pick up the position 4 Kunkka. It's the team that used this most I would say is LGD on Victoria in the past during TI7 at least, and yeah, VGJ.Thunder, they think it's a very good position 4 and decide to pick it. It's a really good, how should I say, the bolt buff is really good against, like, if let's say Navi choose to go for the Faceless Void into Witch Doctor, the bolt buff is really good at neutralizing all this damage, and X is really good at catching targets as well. Like the way Navi like to play is they like to be aggressive, and if they realize that they are losing this aggression, they're not gonna win this aggression, they'll just back off. And with Kunka, you can always X somebody and just have an additional kill. It's something like a Disruptor. But because Disruptor is more of a 5 and they already have a Shadow Shaman, so they pick the Kunka instead to have this similar kind of catch style. And Navi, they respond with the Puck. This Puck could be Dandy's hero, could be General's hero. We still don't know yet. It's a really good hero against the Kunka. It's very hard to get your X combo onto this Puck because of his phase shift. And the only catch for the Puck so far is the Shadow Shaman, so if the Puck just plays around the Shadow Shaman, he should be fine. And following that, VGJ.Thunder, they go for the Darkseer. They don't have a very obvious combo here on the Darkseer. Vacuum into Torrent is not the easiest spell to get. Probably you can time it with Boat, or it's not easy, but maybe that's one of the combo they'll plan to have later in the game. I'm not sure why exactly they picked this Darkseer here. And they already have a Nature's Prophet, meaning this is going to be a Persia 1 Prophet, as I mentioned. They like to play on Syla as well. I don't see the synergy in their draft though. Like, what's this Darkseer supposed to achieve? I mean, I guess he can go for the teamfight items such as Mag and Pipe, which can neutralize the damage from the Puck. But there are other heroes that can get this Mag and Pipe as well and can synergize better with the rest of their heroes. So as of now, I don't really like this Darkseer pick, but we'll see what they choose to go for in the last phase.
Radiant team back.
Navi, they go for Crystallize PL. PL is one of his top 3 heroes, together with Weaver as well as Faceless Void. Currently, VGJ.Thunder's lineup, they don't have the very good tools to deal with his illusions. Prophet with probably Mjolnir or just a Maelstrom might be good enough, but like Kunka as well as Shadow Shaman, they can't really. Okay, Shadow Shaman can because of his Fog Lightning as well as his Hex, but still, if you have a bunch of illusions clapping down on you on a Shadow Shaman, it's very hard for you to do much, to be very honest. And it's a hero that can deal with a Darkseer in a sense in the lane, like with the Witch Doctor helping him. I guess Darkseer is one of the better heroes that can match up against a Witch Doctor in lane. You just have to be very careful of the double bounce of cast. As long as you can position yourself well and play around it, you can always search yourself out of a Witch Doctor Phantom Lancer gang. And Navi, expectedly, they ban away the 7, which will be a very good combo on top of the Darkseer. Vacuum into 7 stun is one of the combo that is the most obvious combo that VGJ.Thunder can have right now. And VGJ.Thunder, they ban away the Dandy's Queen of Pain. Dandy have only been playing a few heroes in this PGL, I think. Like, he's always been playing Lina or Queen of Pain. I don't really remember him playing many other heroes. Of course, this Puck can still be Dandy in the mid lane and they can still pick something for General here. But Navi have the tendency to pick Dandy's hero last, so I would say yeah, they go back for the Lina again. He's been playing like a lot of Lina. Okay, so Lina is good in terms that he can push out the waves very quickly because of his spells, especially once he gets a Bloodstone. And it's very good against a Nature's Prophet because like Nature's Prophet, you want to keep pushing the lanes and stuff, but Lina is good at dealing with it. And VGJ.Thunder, they go for the last pick, Ember Spirit. I would say Ember versus Lina, it's actually okay, but because I believe Roger will be helping Dandy in the mid lane at the start, and once Dandy have a good start, the Ember is going to have a terrible time. And Dandy being Dandy, he's so comfortable on this hero. If VGJ.Thunder don't send help to the mid lane, I'm gonna see Dandy crushing his lane really, really hard. He's gonna stack up those denies as always. Okay, so with this Prophet carry on VGJ.Thunder lineup, they're gonna need they're gonna skill very heavily in the mid game with all their ultimates. The Nature's Prophet is very strong in the mid game with his TP as well as his fast farm with items, and then there's boat on top of Darkseer combo, and Ember Spirit is very strong around that 15 to 20 minute mark as well with his triple remnant. So that's the timing when VGJ.Thunder need to keep fighting to get a lead on Navi. And if Navi is able to withstand that, or at least just break even, don't let the lineup of VGJ.Thunder snowball, I think Navi has a good shot going into the late game here. Night Stalker is going to be able to create a lot of pressure in the early mid game. And yeah, the lineup of Navi is just very all-rounded. They have good catch on the park, sufficient lockdown, I would say. Witch-Doctor cast, Lina stun as well, and then they have a very good scaling lead with the PL and the Lina. The early game is pretty decent as well, with the way the heroes lane and scale. I'm actually going to favor this draft to Navi, but
Prepare for battle.
draft is just draft. It's going to have to see on who executes better as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye.